my beautiful, successful single ladies. So I am coming to you today. My name is Michelle. I'm a relationship and dating coach. And I'm sorry, I'm also looking at the highway I'm driving, which I shouldn't be doing while I'm recording this video. But nonetheless, I'm driving into Nashville. And so this is what I have to do in my car. But I have clients, highly successful, ambitious women, who are business owners, and some of them also have like their own practices, doctors, dermatologists, things like that. And they're complaining that they can't meet other successful men. They're hard to find. And they're sick of the dating sites, aren't we all? There's plenty of them out there like Tinder, as we know, is mostly just guys looking for a hookup. Plenty of Fish, which has plenty of misfits. So it's just a crapshoot. Even EHarmony isn't that good. And as single ladies, if you're in your late 30s, early 40s and beyond, as we know, most women preserve themselves much better than men in that age group. So it's hard to find somebody that is not only well preserved, but whose profile matches the person. I've had some of these women say they've gone out and they've met these men in person, and their photographs don't match the person. They look 10 years older, and they're just not interesting. So I do get a lot of, well, where do I meet these men without having to go through these, horrible dating sites? And, we have to go back, we have to do old school. You have to go back out in public. You have to put yourself out there to meet somebody in person, because meeting somebody online really is a disappointment and a crapshoot. I have had some very good, fortunate luck in meeting some highly successful men online. Not any of the sites I mentioned, but OkCupid, I was able to meet a few years ago quite a few successful men on there. One I became engaged to, who was an oncologist in his 40s and headed up a medical center in Broward, down in Fort Lauderdale. So it is possible, but it's rare. It really is rare. So for those looking to meet somebody in person, some of the places, there's about 20 places I have in mind, but I'm not going to go over all of them on this video because it would take too long. But first of all, let's define what you consider a high caliber or high quality guy. Some of you may define him as a guy who's wealthy, who can buy you things, who has a lot of material things. Others may say, a high caliber guy to me is somebody that works hard, that has morals, values, and has a purpose in life. And that's more along the lines of myself, is what I prefer. But it's whatever you define it to be. However, the places to meet them. So a lot of these wealthier men, the reason why you don't see them on the dating sites is because they don't have time for the dating sites. They're busy working, achieving. And so it's really, some of them may put a profile up, but they're not like specifically going up there and checking it all the time to see, who's, checking people out or swiping to find somebody. They don't usually do that. So you want to go where they are, and that's what you're going to have to do. So one of the first places I would recommend is affluent neighborhoods if you don't already live in one. Before I moved to Nashville, I lived in Palm Beach, Florida. I lived in just a little tiny studio, but it was in Palm Beach, and it was on South Ocean Boulevard. I would just go out there, ride my bike, rollerblade, go for walks, and you would just see these guys driving up and down the boulevard. So I was able to meet, people that way, just walking. Other times I'd go walking over on Worth Avenue. I used to have a convertible, so I'd sometimes drive with my top down, and guys would just pull up in their convertibles and just strike up a conversation. So that's another way to do it. You want it to just be organic. You don't want it to look planned or rehearsed. Just do your natural thing in an affluent environment. Another option is an upscale gym. So sorry, but Planet Fitness, LA Fitness, some of these other, I don't want to say low-end gyms, but you have to step it up a level. So gyms like I would say Lifetime Fitness is a good example. I know there's one in Minnesota I used to go to. There's one in Franklin, Tennessee. There's another one in Boca Raton, Florida. So like a Lifetime Fitness, Equinox gyms, those are where you're going to meet those types of men. The gym memberships are a lot higher. I know Lifetime is like over $100 a month, but you're going to meet those high caliber men at those gyms. Now, a word of caution, if you're going to that type of upscale gym, I would suggest that the attire be appropriate to that specific type of gym. Leave the booty shorts for the LA Fitness and the Planet Fitness, unless you're just wanting to be a booty call. Otherwise, I would not wear that in that type of environment. You can look sexy without looking like a sex object, especially if you're looking for a relationship. So you want somebody to see you as sexy, but also intelligent, and not just as a sex object that they just want to sleep with and then discard. So that's what you want to stay away from. Another place that you can meet an affluent man would be at a high-end grocery store like Wegmans in New Jersey, obviously Whole Foods. Those are good locations to meet them. They're obviously at some point shopping at these places for staple items. A lot of them eat out a lot. So I would say some of the higher end restaurants, or, even if you just go into like some of the high end hotels at the bar and just sit and you're just having a drink and reading a book, sometimes they'll come over and just start talking to you. So those are some of my initial ideas. And I know this has worked for many people. It has worked for me in the past as well. So try those. And then in my next video, I will come back to you with some other suggestions on where you can meet high class, high caliber, affluent men. So thank you for watching and have a great day.